스윈말 더럽대요. 감자 샤이시. 치유소. 치유소.
Never wanted the easy path.
아, 이쪽으로 가면 되겠다. 가라. 와. 아군 소집. 아, 제어블로 얘는 거기 있었는데. 거기 있어서 잡는구나. 달 오름탑. 개 잡은. 안 올라오나? 안 올라오네.
How delicious.
뭘 빼니까. 뭘 빼고. 혼자만 안 되는 얘는? 한 명만 되는구나. 전체가 안 되네. 아, 그러면 왜 전체가 안 되지? 하나씩 다 그래. 아, 게이리는 아, 3명 해야 되나? 3명. 아, 이게 대상이 너무 어렵다고? 다 모여. 다 풀어지네. 아, 참 소용이 없구만. 이거는 한 명만 되는구나.
Let's get going.
점프가 될라? 안 되지.
If not over, then through.
내려가자.
Better not be cursed.
치유새 찾아보면 걔네 부모님 있다는데 어디 있지? 할 거밖에 없는데?
Something is different about Shadowheart. New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed.
달라 보인다고?
It eludes me.
달라 보인다고? 섀도우? 너 달라 보인다는데?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up?
망했어. 진전사냥봉. 아, 이게 그거구나. 미란다가 하파캐스프드와 싸워. 나를 집에 보내면서 다시 오지 말라고 했더니 시야 검은 점이 뭐 있다. 내 몸에 좀. 이게 미란다 나에게 좀 쉬라면서 치유소에는 굳이 갈 필요 없을 거라며 일이 힘들어서 아픈 거라고 했다. 미란다 말이 맞다. 하지만 얘 좀 좋다. 없는디? 혹시 이 시체가 개 아빠인가? 이쪽에는 없는 것 같은데?
What's in here?
없는데? 죽여서 소용 없게 된 건가? 얘는 아닐 테고. 얘는 인간이잖아. 없는데? 얘를 먼저 죽여버려서 그런가? 먼저 죽여버려서 소용이 없는 건가? 여기다. 여기다. 아, 로크 여기 있구나.
I know that corpse. Arabella's father.
시체야?
The doctors found oblivion. Well, no time to mourn. I'll fix this without him.
왜 시체를 치료하는 거지? 의료용 보급품 있군. 좀 나눠줄 수 있나? 왜 시체
Not
치료하지?
dead. Merely medicated to ease the pain.
안 죽었다고? 이 환자는 확실히 죽었어. 냄새버리 며칠이 됐을 거야. 실제로 살짝 찔러본다. 이젠 알겠군. 푹 자고 있는가. 여기서 할 수 있는 거 다 한 거고. 찔러보자. 실패하진 않겠지. 계속 성공이다. 어우 시끄마. 야 1 차이다. 와.
I see movement. The patient's awake. Hello? Can you hear me?
잘 됐군. 이제 보고 보면 좀 살 수 있을까?
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
뭐 있냐 너는? 신속물약. $220. 치료물약. 뱀독. 영광의 도약. 말고는 없네. 야, 돈 많다. 간호사가. 간호사가 돈이 많네? 돈이 많은데. 팔 게 없네.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to tend to my patient.
홈이라. 죽었네. 아. 어쩔 수 없구만. 저 먹는 달. 그럼 이제는 여기 가서 야양지로 가가지고 어디 갔니 고맹아.
I am not escaped.
아이고
I am neither dead nor undead, neither
난
alive
뼈다귀가 아니다.
nor unliving.
I don't get it.
Thou wilt.
너 부모님 죽었어.
Hey, where's Mum and Pops?
죽었어. 이미 그들의 시체를 봤었어.
No, no, no. I don't believe you.
유감이야 아라벨라. 날 믿든 못 믿든 사실이야. 장관이어서 시체가 언제 갈라져서 안이 다 튀어나가고. 유감이다.
It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go. Leave me alone.
내버려 두라고? 어떻게 좀 해봐요.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
야,
Leave me alone.
알았어. 내버려 두라네. 가자 이제. 이제는 갑시다. 갑시다. 발더스 게이트로. 아 근데 얘를 못 구해서. 스푼을 삼킬 시간을 준 다음 다시 알라벨을 확인해봐야겠다. 얘는 지금 거기에서 갇혀 있어서 지금 못 구했거든. 이게 여기 지하 여기에서 뭐 만나거나 아니면 끝나거나 그러겠지 뭐. 석공기에다 이것을 이걸 어떻게 됐지? 에이 모르겠다. 캐덜린 물리쳤는데 그림자 저주극이. 올리버 테넬이 걔네가면 부족하다. 캐닥토름 저주 풀었잖아. 물리쳤는데 왜 이게 클리어가 안되지? 발다스 게이트 위자드가 밤이 노래에게 뭘 원하는 것이 알아봐야겠다. 윈 건널목? 윈은 어디야? 윈 금날목이 어디야? 샤이시야. 이걸로 못 지나가나? 1막으로 못 가나? 1막, 2막 갈 수 있는 걸로 알았는데? 나가봐. 못진 가는데? 너 다 그 있군. 이랬어. 가나? 참 이게 타고 왔었지.
We don't have time to waste retreading old ground. The power of the Chosen is growing. We must press on in pursuit.
계속 추적해야 돼. 약간 볼 일이 있어서 그래. 못 가나?
You don't understand. An army of true souls marches on the city. If you do not do the same, the Elder Brain will know, and the Chosen will find you. Your presence will be as obvious to it as a flame in the dark. If you insist on doing this, I will not be able to protect you.
이게 내가 잘못 알고 있구나. 1막, 2막 같이 이동할 수 있는 게 아니라 1막이 왜 에메랄드 숲 그리고 언더다크 산길 이 세 군데는 이동이 가능한데 달 오른탑 대신 달 그림자 저주 달 오른탑 라이언스말 이런 데는 그게 1막은 못 가는구나. 내가 잘못 알고 있네. 2막 진입이 안 되는구나. 야, 그럼 내가 1막, 2막 진입이 안 되고 1막끼리는 1막끼리. 지금 이제 3막 가니까 3막은 이제 돌아올 수 없다 이 말이네. 야, 그럼 이제 계속 정정해야겠네. 1막, 2막은 못 갑니다. 1막은 1막끼리, 2막은 2막, 3막은 3막. 그러니까 1막, 2막 이동이 안 되는구나.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
와, 이게 이렇게 바뀌는구나. 1회차 때는 하지 못했었는데 2회차는 어떻게 성공을 하네? 얼떨결에. 이 회차 때는 할신이 배웅만 해줬었는데 자기는 아직 할 일이 남아있다면서 같이 못 가서 아쉽다면서. 근데 이제 해결됐으니까 할신도 이제 야양지에 있겠지?
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
야, 한글 번역되는 게 느낌이 다르네.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Another step forward.
뭐야? 비장 결계? 얘는 왜 기다리지?
I'm listening.
듣고 있어? 아, 이 판은 이번 2회차는 망했다.
Shadowheart walks a little freer of the shadows. She could shave her skull and paint it purple. It would still suit her.
그래, 정작 너에 관해서는 잘 모르는 것 같다.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did.
내 취향을 알 것 같다고?
If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
사막신과 싸웠다는 얘기는 사실이야?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write.
아니 그냥 이 얘기를 물어본 거야.
Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
응? 그 정도 늙지 않은 거 아니야?
I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains.
근데 분위기가 좀.
Which is to say, yes, I am that old.
너한테 물어볼 게 있어.
Ask it.
하니 다 안 되네. 이제 왜 트리거가 되는 거야? 섀도야.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
없네. 섀도. 희열을 느끼면서 매우 쉽게 설득된다는데. 얘 뭐야? 감정이 없대 얘는. 별 감정이 없대. 그러면은 걔 어디 갔지? 걔 없나? 갈라크 하이시야?
First in my heart.
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
난 됐어. 게일이 왜? 게일이 왜? 게일이 왜?
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
무슨 소리야? 그래도 괜찮아 보이네. 진짜로 폭발하기 직전이라 쭉 가앉아있거나 할 줄 알았. 야 근데 칼라크는 왜 옆에 있지? 쟤 언제 왔어?
Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
뭐가 그렇게 중요하길래 왕관을 노리지? 어떻게 생각이지? 그럼 자신을 날려버린 선택을 포기했다는 거지? 내가 그냥 잊어버린 줄 알았어. 중요해?
That crown sits on our gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
일단 말들 게이트에 도착하고 보자.
Indeed. The journey awaits. One foot in front of the other is tried and true, I find.
Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled.
Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
얘는 얘 직업을 다시 원래로 바꿔야 되나?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador.
Cazador.
And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back.
다른 사람 좀 찾았냐?
I think we should track down my fellow spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
다른 스폰은 어디에 있을까?
Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
단단단다단. 8레벨. 같은 8레벨.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
아, 알았어요. 너는?
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest.
알았어. 쉬어. 타자? 아유, 검을 갈고 있네.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is.
황제.
A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer
엘더 브레인은
to the chosen.
선택받은 자에게 응하지 않을 것입니다.
It will
당신에게
answer to
응하겠죠.
you.
응답하겠죠.
Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your
참된
own purposes?
영혼에서 벗어날 것이냐, 아니면 그 힘을 이용해서 세계 재패를 할 것이냐. 내가 원하는 건 이 기생제로부터 자유로워지는 것. 선택받은 자들이 실패한 걸 해내겠어. 세계를 지배해주지. 때가 되면 옳다고 생각되는 일을 하겠어. 모든 사람이 약으로 부과하고 발달해서 연구하는 영웅이 되겠어. 자유로워지는 것뿐이야.
Right now, your resolve feels firm, but there is no knowing how you will feel when the
지금은
moment
결심이
comes.
확고한데
You do not have
엘더
long
브레인이
to wait.
손 내밀어서 나랑 세계를 지배하자 하면은
But sleep
그
is not for
결심이
you.
또 흔들릴 수 있다 이건가?
The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join power.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
I need your help. 여기까지 와가지고 착. 클릭이 안 돼. 망했구만. 칼라크한테 가. 오, 맨손 주먹. 오. 아우. 맨손으로 공격하네. 아우, 방패 가격. 하. 아야. 그만 때려. 칼라크가 2점 공격과 얘를 아, 안 되네. 아. 점프가 없네. 헛정보 한 대 맞다. 한 대. 응? 뭐밖에 안 되지? 아이, 잡아. 어쩔 수 없다. 잡아.
Go for the throat.
아, 1탄이라도 상관없겠다.
Have to keep going.
안 되네.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
아, 깜짝아 씨. 야, 레이즈는 고민되겠다. 같은 종족에서 적으로 싸워야 되잖아.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
아, 이 상태로 전투 시작이야.
Another day, another day.
야, 니네들 왜 안 와?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Don't touch me. Nothing important is ever easy.
자, 공격해. 아헤이. 칼라크. 이 둘이지. 거리가 안 되네. 점프 가시오. 한 방이요. 한 방이요. 자, 공격해. 아우, 치명타. 섀도우? 섀도우는 가자.
This feels good. Was cute.
얘는 이거 처리하고. 내가 가서 마무리
Take me yet.
하고.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Feel that one later.
허리요, 허리요.
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Must save, must protect.
구해야 된다, 지켜야 된다. 근데 이거 뭐 쓸모가 있나 얘네들? 정신저하 물약 만들 수 있네. 어디 가야 돼?
Don't waste a step.
I need you now. It's
그래도
not over.
올라와.
Come to the skull.
슝. 다 왔지?
No traps, please.
근데 얘네들은 어떻게 들어왔지? 내 쫄따구들은? 한 방에 죽네. 잽이 안 되네.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Geek abomination! By the one true sky, what is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you.
야, 이렇게 대화하는 사이에 저 게이트3 애들이 왕자 풀어주겠다. 그 말이 사실이라는 증거를 대라. 널 어떻게 믿지? 마인드 플레이잖아. 증거 대봐.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. The last time you were here, you tried to kill me, not far from this very spot. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
자, 도와줄게.
Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now.
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival.
함께 싸우자.
Together, we can turn the tide.
스토리상 어쩔 수 없이 싸워야 되는 거지 뭐. 놈 위에 있는 놈. 아 되나? 안방이요. 오방이요. 두 방밖에 안 되네. 아 참. 걔네 처리해 좀. 그만. 오우 지명타 좋아요. 그리고 황제 그냥 하지마. 아 아파. 블레이즈 와 이랬는데도 많이 맞네. 야 물약 먹었어 황제. 아 보자. 뭔가 뒤에 때리고 개쳐가지고. 와 이게 피해? 뭐밖에 안 나. 이동력 부족. 안 돼? 왜 안 돼? 하! 안 되네. 믿는 건 레이젤이다. 아이씨. 돌아갈 수가 없다니. 무슨 말도 안 돼. 잠깐만. 한 놈 여기 있고 한 놈 여기 처리하고. 몇 놈이 하나, 둘, 셋, 네 명? 아, 4명 왔네. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷인데 하나, 둘, 셋. 아, 하나 여기 있구나. 잠깐만. 9레벨 76 68. 아 이놈을 집중 공격해야 되네.
This is your end.
자, 난 안되지? 무기가 없어서. 아, 왜 그걸 나가니? 그게 아닌데. 아.
Talk to me.
믿음의 손. 좋아요. 얘를 여기서 떨어뜨리면 뭐야? 주문 시전이 막혔다고? 왜 주문 시전이 막혔을까? 보조 행동이라서 그런가? 아닌데. 매호 끝. 좋아요 좋아요. 움직이면 왜 들어가냐? 아씨 섀도우한테 방패 때리고. 아씨 기대서 죽였네. 오우 힐 주네. 오우 야 섀도우 죽었나? 아 섀도우 살았네 다행히. 집에 당한. 보자. 방출술이면은 모든 무체 크리틱 공격이잖아. 아 얘는 그건가? 소용이 없는 건가 얘는? 아 방출술인데 적도 맞는 것 같아가지고. 레이질이지 얘가? 이쪽으로 와봐. 아! 소용이 없네. 아 이동용 부족. 씨. 아, 한 방 끝내고. 아씨, 한 방이 안 되네. 방어도가 높고. 45. 해보자. 오, 패스 은총, 저항, 마법 피해. 그래도 안 되네. 아 이게 빗나가네. 아 이러면 얘가 쓸모가 없어지는데. 안가? 어? 그냥 점프가 되네? 아이 그거라서 그런가? 이 공간이라서 그런가? 그러면 또 얘기가 달라지지? 아! 이거 빗나가네. 아. 오우! 치명타, 씨. 오우, 죽이지. 아하! 와, 멋진데? 연타.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the absolute.
나 그렇게 따지면
To owe my life to a damned gay.
너도 나 아니었으면은 역시 얘네들한테 죽었어.
I will have answers.
다시 물어보지. 당신 누구지? 이번엔 이름도 알려줘야겠어. 황제고 구해줘서 고마워. 마인드 플레이일 거라는 의심이 끊이지 않았지. 마인드 플레이일 거라는 의심이 끊이지 않았다.
I suppose it was considerate of you not to bring it up before. And I ask that you do not judge me for it now. It's like I said before. I'm just like you.
아이, 각기는 다르지.
An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
어쩌면 얘네들한테 잡혀서 마인드 플레이가 된 게 아니라 이 힘에 대해서 알고 나서 스스로 마인드 플레이가 된 걸 수도 있어. 이놈은 지금까지 한 행실로 봐서는 스스로 얘네들한테 가가지고 나도 마인드 플레이가 되고 싶다고 스스로 감이 된 것 같아.
Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while.
얘한테
Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself,
속인 거잖아.
Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
고타시경 군치에서 선택받은 자 중 하나였는데 구체된 저 기스양키 누구야?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Jastil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you.
어머니 기스의 힘을 아들한테 물려줬구나.
A usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them.
이 왕제를 구하려고 한 게 아니라 죽이려고 한 건가?
Much easier to control.
당신도 여기에 갇혀 있었나? 그래, 브라키스가 얘기한 게
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can
그럼
see,
우리랑 싸우는 애들은
he is
뭐지?
very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
어떻게 알게 된
A
거야?
very good question. One that I have been unable to answer.
질문에 대답할 수 없다?
That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
오르페우스를 풀어주면 어떻게 돼? 죽이고 힘을 빼앗으면 되지 않을까? 하기야 뭐 죽이고 힘을 빼앗는 거는 쉽지 않은 거 아니야?
There may come a time when that is necessary. But there is no guarantee that his
죽으면은
power would survive
힘도
his
같이
passing.
소멸될 수 있는 확률이 있으니까.
Is too great. The moment his protection is gone, you would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Thralls in its design.
우린 근본부터 노예일 뿐이다. 나 너 달라.
Denial will change nothing.
부정하지 말라.
You have already benefited from that tadpole of yours. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more
야 외형만 안 바뀌면은 그 힘을 이용했을 수
even if my
있겠지.
original body remained
근데
intact after I
저
transformed,
모습으로
I would not return to
바뀐다면은
it.
다 거부하지.
Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
왜 그런 소리를 하지? 왠지 마음에 안 드는데? 나는 마인드 플레이가 되지 않으려 애쓰고 있고 너는 나를 보호해주기로 한 줄
I
알았는데
believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence.
독립성은 계속 유지하면서
You
올챙이를
have
먹을 수
seen
있다.
what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating.
치명적인 아름다움은 아닌 것 같은데.
If you let me, I can evolve you.
그러면 어떤 결과가 나지? 아니?
I
할 거야.
understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain. But in case you change your mind, look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose
아스타리오는
focus.
탐내려나?
We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to
근데
follow.
모습이 바뀐다
We must not let
그러면은
them reach it. We must find the
거부할
Brain
수도 있겠지.
and bring it under our
아스타리오도.
control.
걔도 힘만 원했으니까. 아스타리오?
I'm not here.
야,
Now's not the time.
지금은 아니야? 아, 알았어.
inside.
죽은 개수야.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
아, 이 위쪽에도 있지 않았었나? 어디지? 이게 아닌가? 아니지. 다 올라오네? 비어있어. 비어있어. 어. 비어있어. 비어있어. 잠깐. 잠깐. 뭐? 가자 그럼. 나가는 길이 어디지? 아이고.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
다 죽어있네. 아이고, 한잔하고 계십니까?
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
도대체 누구길래? 힘이 대단하겠어. 오르페우스가 블라키스한테 위협인 이유가 뭐야? 우리 금성 인물의 마인드 플레이했다는 점이 더 걱정되지 않아?
The Emperor, yes. A stunning revelation.
아, 제수의 정체만큼 놀랍진 않다.
As the prisoner. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our gay slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
이제 뭘 하지? 그래 뺏기지 않게 합니다. 이제 뭘 할까?
We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
올챙이에 힘 써볼 생각은 없어? 방지에 연계 올챙이는 강력한 힘을 줄 거야. 엘더레인. 얘는 이거는 계속 나오네. 안 없어지네. 이건 완전히 완료돼 버렸네.
Always at your side.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
없네 진짜.
Fine. What's on your mind?
없어. 이번 연애는 망했어. 자자자. 망했어. 이거 망했어. 그냥 카르락 따라서 지옥으로 가야 되나? 아이 정말. 어디로 가야 되나?
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
가자.
My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return.
Something good here, I hope.
어둠했대.
Time to press ahead.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
네 문제 네가 알아서 해. 마지막 본 게 언제야?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs.
근데 얘도
and she
궁금해.
was supposed to come back the same
그러고 보면
day.
얘가 눈이
That was last
짝짝이네.
Sunday, though.
5달러? 전에는 5달러가 아니었던 것 같은데 5원이 아닌 것 같았는데. 자, 가. 먹고 떨어져. 나 이제 좋아하네.
Thank you so much. I'll pay you back when I find my.
그래 알았어. 이제 바빠.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
I know, Richard, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
야, 문 닫아. 야, 문 닫아. 문 닫아. 여기 왜 틀어졌어? 가자. 다 털어 먹었다.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and
잘
start...
바르게 인자.
What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
바르게 지안.
If I was a shower and look
어허. 이렇게 진동이 있었나? 이렇게 진동이 없었던 것 같은데. 통찰 성공.
That's curious.
오. 맛있습니다. 이상한 소. 이상한 소도 좀 소의 눈에 무언가가 있다? 아, 좀 성공 좀 해보자. 야! 그렇지. 소의
There's
눈에
an invitation behind its great brown eyes.
여기도 살이다고? 자리를 뜬다? 유혹이도 사리고 있다? 말이야 씨. 가자. 위험해? 이게 여기서 위험하다고? 뭐야? 이제 저장이야. 이건 뭐지? 갑자기 자동 저장이지? 도사관?
Donations.
누구를 위한
Do
기부입니까?
you know of ICE? The refugees. If you don't
난민?
have anything to donate, you can get going.
500. 기부품을 내가 직접 헛간에 갖다 주고 싶은데 설득. 안 되네. 안 되네.
I'm not letting you into the barn. Give me what you've got to donate, or leave.
뭐 하는 곳이야, 여기는? 잠깐만, 뭐 있다. 아, 돼지구나. ham 맛있어 보이네. 따야 맛있어 보이는 것들이 많네.
I'll take that. Let's have a look.
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares.
I wish the cult had burnt our farm, though. At least we got biscotti out of that burning barn.
샤리스퐁 보스 찾기.
This was a wonderful idea. Just what we needed.
I thought you might want to get your mind on things.
Another defeat.
예, 동료.
We shed tears today,
동료 모으고
so we may shed light
가루족.
tomorrow.
I want to have a word.
Richtig.
Hathran Rust.
Welcome, friend. You've joined us as we honor our fallen dead. A somber time, and you have brought a somber guest. I did not think you would willingly return, Spawn.
Spawn?
Well, indeed. I was rather hoping I'd never see you people again. Honestly.
Frey.
아, 하긴 얘네들이랑 좀 연관 있지.
Frey.
아스타리온이 뱀파이어라서.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Grasin netra. So, the impossible Spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
아스타리온에게 원하는 게 뭐지? 장작 더미에 던질 생각이라면 기꺼이 도와주지. 원하는 게 뭐야?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children.
아, 이 버그다, 버그. 버그네.
I was hunting you. I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to
울마가
him?
안 보여요, 울마가.
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
야, 대화 끝나봐, 일단. 저장. 거리조절 1시 22분. 안 보여. 게임 불러오기. 버그야, 버그. 울마가 안 보여. 아, 나는 왜 계속 저 상자가 왜 계속 보이나 했더니만 그 자리에 울마가 있었어. 근데 울마가 안 보이니까 상자만 보이는 거야. 아, 처음에는 이해를 못했는데 자꾸 그 상자가 비춰지는 거 봐서는 이제 되네.
Kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
이렇게가 돼야 되는 건데. 아스타리온 자유의 몸이야. 무슨 재주가 있는 게 아니라 순전히 행운 덕분이었지. 무슨 볼일이지? 무슨 볼일이지?
For those your friend stole from us, it is a matter of life and death. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children. But I promise you, they're already dead.
하지, 우리가 구해내겠어. 그 말이 맞아, 너무 늦어. 어떻게 확신하지, 아스타리오?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
200년이나?
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
이번에는 살려줘 보자.
Our children are
우두머리
truly
죽이고
then we
애들을
ask
풀어줘
for
보는
blood.
거지. 그땐 다 같이
I know you can understand
죽였는데
that.
감염돼서. 아스타리온이 돕지 않으면 내가 돕지. 너는 이 사람들 복수를 도와줘야 해, 아스타리온. 적어도 그 정도는 해야지. 그래.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge. I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. Do not stand here and wait. Cazador
아,
must be
간다고요.
destroyed.
아, 좀. 그래 말이 많어. 못 들어가네.
Breathe deep and move.
이게 왜 동물들이 다 죽어 있지? 닭들이 죽어 있지.
Open up.
Another quake. What's going on? It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
여기도 뭐 있었는데. 아하, 성공. 어디였니? 어디서 성공했지? 이거 맞는디? 살짝 성공했는데? 얘네들 가야 되나?
That so-called army is probably no more than a pack of goblins and bugbears.
They were big, and they were angry.
I don't care if you're doing something else. Did you try that
Seems
rice
simple enough.
recipe I gave you?
뭐지? 왜 죽어있지? 난민? 난민. 여기가 어디였더라? 마지막 경우. 함부로 아무데나 쑤시고 다니지 마라 이민자. 그녀는 그쪽 질 못 받는 모양이다. 그녀는 어떻게든지 알고 싶지 않을 거야. 꺼져.
That might be worth a look.
누가 났지? 제가 났고. 맞추는 게 아닌가? 소용없지? 막혀있네? 쏘는 거 아닌가?
Something over there.
아, 됐다. 안 와. 너는 왜 못 와?
Keep a blade close.
공간 부족? 공간 부족? 사망. 공간 부족. 하나님! 참네. 여기도 있었나요? 오케이. 그래, 어쩔 수 없다.
No one back home will ever
거기
believe
있어봐라. 너무 멀다고?
Can't slow down.